Set in the year 1990, Backrooms follows Clark, failed architect turned struggling furniture store owner, who finds a portal in his basement leading to an endless, disorientating maze of architecturally skewered rooms. Chiwetel Ejiofor plays Clark, and he brings a constant sense of tension and fragility to the character. There's an underlying instability to his performance that really suits the tone of the film. Now, this isn't a traditional horror film. There are no real jump scares here. It avoids them almost entirely and instead leans into slow psychological dread. It's built almost entirely on atmosphere, and that's where it excels. The sound design and score create a constant sense of unease, and the environments themselves feel deeply unnatural. What's especially impressive is that many of these spaces are practical sets, which gives everything a physical weight that makes it more convincing and more uncomfortable. The backrooms themselves feel like something straight out of a survival horror game, which makes sense because as I later found out, that's literally where it came from. I was getting huge labyrinth vibes, mixed with a little bit of Willy Wonka, but like nightmare version. You've got doors that look normal until you get closer and you realize they're tiny, like cat flap tiny. It taps into a very specific kind of anxiety, the kind that feels familiar even if you can't explain why. And weirdly, that hit me personally because I've actually had dreams like that where parts of my house shrink and I've had to crawl through them. So yeah, deeply unsettling. But here's where it lost me. The first half, I was fully locked in. Then around the halfway point, it just starts to unravel. Things stop making sense, questions pile up, and by the end, I genuinely had no clue what I just watched. Turns out this is based on a video game and a YouTube series by Kane Parsons, and if you already know that lore, you'll probably understand the movie way more. But here's my issue. I don't think a movie should require homework after you leave the cinema. It leans way too heavily on outside knowledge and open interpretation. So yeah, if you're a fan of Kane Parsons, this might be your horror movie of the decade. But for general audiences, I don't think it's going to be the same. Still worth watching for the atmosphere alone, just be prepared to be confused. It's technically impressive and at times genuinely unsettling, but it doesn't fully come together as a standalone story. Because of that, I have to knock it down a whole point, and I'm giving Backrooms a 6 out of 10.